What's going on, guys? Today I'm flying off the Ki-200 Sushi. This is the first jet aircraft in the Japanese lineup. Technically speaking, it's not a jet, it's actually a rocket, but most people just refer to it as a jet, because that's essentially what it is. After all, it's certainly not a prop. Anyway, one of the big limitations of flying this Ki-200 is it's only got 4 minutes of fuel. That's one of the big drawbacks of the rocket-propelled aircraft. You don't have much fuel, so you have to get to altitude as quickly as you can. Most people like to climb to between 4 and 6 kilometers and then cut the engine. If you cut your engine, you'll stop the usage of fuel. You'll be able to use the plane's ability to glide to just stay in the air and wait for enemy aircraft to show up. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to climb up to about 5,500 meters and then cut my throttle. You can see a meteor has popped up down low. I'm not going to sacrifice all my altitude just to fly 1 meter, especially when I have other teammates in the area that can go for him. I'm going to stay up here and wait for other guys to show up. You may notice I didn't go to the left or to the right. I went kind of right down towards the middle of the map. The reason for that is if you go to the left or to the right, you're basically gambling on where the enemy is going to climb. And I don't want to do that, because if I guess wrong, I'm going to end up having to use fuel to climb, or excuse me, to fly all the way to the other side of the map, and I don't want to do that. I like to kind of split the difference and use less fuel to get to either the left or the right. There's a typhoon down there. He's no threat. I'm really waiting for jets or Bearcats or something high tier. There's an F-8F Bearcat, and there's another one up top, but Epic Jackson. I've only got 2 minutes of fuel, so I have to use that fuel wisely. If I just glide over to this guy, I'll end up being below him by the time I meet up with him. This meteor is looking awfully tempting. He's right below me. Can I get to him? Or is he going to turn underneath me? Or inside of me? I take a couple of shots and they miss. I can't do this turn. I'd likely end up ripping my wings. So I have to pass on the meteor. Instead I'm going to go for this F-8F Bearcat over here. See how the plane kind of shakes. It definitely makes aiming a concern, but that one is just a perfect shot. Those 30mm cannons are devastating. Looking around the map, there aren't a whole lot of targets of opportunity for me, but there's this meteor. Smash buttons. He's not headed right towards me, but he's kind of headed to my right. Take a couple of shots and he just gets obliterated. And you have to admit, the sound of those 30mm cannons is pretty awesome. At this point, I've already taken out everybody that's in my immediate vicinity. This meteor up to my upper left, he's at a higher altitude. I've only got 20 seconds of fuel. If I were to pitch up and go after him, I'd probably run out of fuel before I would catch up to him. So instead, I'm gonna go over here and help out these guys. There's a meteor plus a Bearcat. The Bearcat is so tempting right now. Just can't get my nose on him. He just shrugs off a 30mm cannon like it's nothing. Sometimes it makes me wonder what a Bearcat's actually made of, They can take a lot of abuse. You see, I'm completely out of fuel now. I'm just gliding down. Just trying to get one more kill before this game ends. I'm not hitting him. Oh, there's one. Another 30. Just shrugs it off like it's nothing. Now with no fuel, all I can do is hope this guy crosses right in front of my guns. Because I can't really do a whole lot of maneuvering. There's no engine power. Here, he's getting awfully close. Can I get him? Oh, he bails. Alright, that's fine. Where's the P-51 diving? He doesn't look like he's going after me. Let's see, he's going after Coyote 84. Being on a field, there's not a whole lot of options. I could just bail out, and that would be the end of it. But I'd rather try to land. Landing the Ki-200 is not an easy thing. It doesn't have normal wheels and landing gear like a normal airplane. It actually has what looks like a small ski on the front when you put down your landing gear. And the braking ability is not very good, so you have to use as long of a runway as you can get. Here I'm trying to turn and lose. I want to lose enough speed, but not crash. Here we're getting awfully close to crashing. The best braking system on this plane is actually the guns. So if you are able to land this, use your guns to slow you down. But there's something right on my tail. See it on the radar. Sirens are going off. Something shooting at me. Fucking shooting star jet. The degree of difficulty of landing a Ki-200 is high enough. I don't need a guy shooting at me. You see, I'm running out of the runway, so I have to open up on my guns. Hope that they can slow me down. One of the problems with this plane landing is it tends to roll left or right and snap your wings. See, I'm actually doing okay. And then boom, all of a sudden the wing breaks after I come to a stop. What kind of bullshit's that? Now the shooting star comes in while I'm sitting still and kills me. Oh my god. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short and get right to the score for you guys. You don't have to watch all of this. The match ends up going on for quite a while. That F-80C ends up getting shot down, but not before shooting another guy on the runway. I would have loved to have been able to land, repair, and refuel, and get back up. 2 kills isn't so bad when you can consider you only get 4 minutes of fuel with this thing. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Take care guys.